Hello, 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 and assalamu alaikum. Welcome to The Conversation Piece with your host, Akila. Hello, 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 and assalamu alaikum. This is a fun, chill episode. Just a fun Zoom chat with my friend Nia, talking about nothing in particular until we get to Shark Week. And they're saying it's hot. It's so hot in Japan, which I didn't think would be that hot in Japan, right? Their positioning on the globe, it's well above the equator. But anyway, because I hear it's hot in Russia, it's so hot in Russia, parts of Russia, that the permafrost is thawing out and it's releasing gases like carbon dioxide, which goes up in the air and makes it even hotter. I'm like, how it's so hot that certain sports, especially ones outside, like the beach volleyball, they've had to try to cool the sand off. It's because it's too hot for them to participate. Yeah.
Even do that? How do you
play? I don't know. They play barefoot.
So when I go to the beach, I can do this.
I don't know how you cool off sand.
I don't know either, but I need to know. I love the beach. I miss going. It's been a while. I gotta go.
I don't do the beach.
You don't do the beach?
I'll go, but I only go so far in the water. See, Jaws. Jaws messed me up.
Girl. So, you know how it's Shark Week this week?
It is?
Yes. I don't know why that's a thing, but I guess it's a thing because Discovery Channel has been like showing shows, nothing about sharks, everything about sharks. And there was this girl that survived a shark attack. Girl, that shark bit like all her back and like it went all the way to her stomach and she survived. And they showed it on TV. It was disgusting.
So it bit her in half and she survived, girl.
Yes. It happened in the Bahamas.
What kind of shark was it?
I don't know. I forgot. Great white? I don't know.
I don't know. I know great whites, they do bite people, but they don't particularly like the way they taste. But I do know like bull sharks and tiger sharks are very, very aggressive, and they're known to attack people.
Maybe it was one of those.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't think great whites, because it's the stereotypes that great whites are out here like chomping on people. Shark Week is popular though. It's very, very popular.
I didn't know that.
Oh, for them to have the whole week of it. You ever seen Air Jaws? Have you seen Air Jaws?
No.
Girl. Okay. So, this is a nerd in me coming out, right? So, I didn't know great whites had the capacity to launch themselves out of the air. Like, they go shoom, right? Catch air and come back down. What they're doing basically is they're going after, because seals is one of their favorite foods.
Yes.
And so, I guess evolution, they had to learn over time how to keep up with these bad boys, right? So seals are very elusive or whatever. So what they found was seals, they pretty much swim on the top of the water. So the sharks go deep. They go very, very deep to where they really can't see them. And so what they do is they build up momentum, but build up speed. And they try to get the seal at a certain moment to like almost like stun it. So they go from way deep, they come up. And that's how they catch air like that, but they're trying to like stunt almost like catch the seal off guard. Because if they try to do it, if they travel on shallow water, they're finding out they can't really catch the seals like that because seals are so fast and elusive. But I mean, I think they clocked them at close to like 60 miles an hour or faster than that, breaching the water. The mechanics of it is so fascinating. It's like, how did they learn how to do that? Like,
that's insane.
Right.
But they gotta know how to survive.
Yeah.
Discovery did show that they did show like an experiment. I don't know what they were experimenting, the shark or how fast it was going. I don't know what, but it did something like that where it went like that and then it shot right back up and they set up like a fake seal, which was messed up. Didn't get to eat. But so it went and it grabbed it. And then I don't know what they did after that. They were like doing some sort of experiment, but I did see that on Discovery Channel too. I've been watching too much Shark Week. I gotta stop.
Fascinating. You see the one about the megalodon? Megalodon?
I've heard about that shark because my coworker has been trying to get that tooth because it's supposedly the shark tooth is like this big. It's very large. Yeah.
How is she gonna get a tooth?
I don't know. She's been trying to go to Venice Beach because supposedly Venice Beach has that's what they're known for out there is the shark teeth, and people go there and collect the shark teeth. I've been to Venice Beach like 3 times, girl. I ain't never seen no shark teeth.
I've been once, and once was enough of me. I was like,
Sharks, not trying to swim with them, nothing. People be going in the cages. I'm like, I'm not trying to have that break on me. Not today, no, not ever.
Well, you see who be going in them cages, right?
Let's not go there.
I'm just saying. I remember I took marine biology in high school, and
Me too. I took that too.
Yeah, but the way my brain works, I'm always like, where the black people? Where the black people at?
Yeah, they're not gonna go jump in them cages.
Yeah, sometimes you can't see like sometimes, and the sharks. I don't know what the sharks are thinking. Like, oh, okay, that's you. I'm gonna go behind you though.
Right?
No. Who did? I mean, God bless them. We have to learn about animals, and I take my hat off to people who are courageous enough to put their life on a danger on the line, and you know, so get these facts. But not me.
Not me. Not me neither.
I mean, I'll be on a boat as long as the boat is big and, you know, don't like a cat side. Huh?
Yeah. Very big.
Very big, yeah.
Plane where I can touch it.
I ain't getting in the water though.
They be jumping.
Shoot.
I'm bigger than a seal.
Did you see the whale? You heard about the guy that got swallowed by a whale? Was a guy? Someone got swallowed by a whale recently.
I heard about something with a guy and a whale, but I don't remember what it was. What happened?
He got swallowed by a whale.
He got slapped by it?
No, I think he said it swallowed him, but he eventually came back out. But can you imagine?
Oh, he got swallowed by one. Oh no! Did he throw him back up? Throw him up?
Okay, let me share my screen again. Karen. For all the Karens out there that are nice and innocent and potentially thinking about changing their names, sorry. But this is the conversation piece. They're extra and they're judgmental, as if they haven't as if they haven't said something problematic in their life. If you were trying to cancel someone because of what they said or did, everyone would be canceled, including me.
Those are the Karens of the society that we cannot have.
Oh, speaking of Karen, did you see the one in Victoria's Secret?
Yes. Oh my God, yes. We were like, what is this girl doing? It was bad.
I mean, I have so many issues with that one. I mean, yes, Karens are problematic, but just first of all, it's like, okay, we stop calling them Karens because there are some Karens out there that are very nice, and I'm sure they're like, I have to change my name now because
that's true. Like, who came up with that name?
The Karen meme is used to describe women who commit acts in public that are perceived to be racist, such as unjustly calling the police on Black people. That's crazy.
I know.
Oh, but the one in Victoria's Secret, I'm like, first of all, I have so many things. Okay, first of all, as an establishment, how do you allow a customer to yell that loud and carry on without you being like, ma'am, you're at a 10, I'm gonna at a 3. Right.
You gotta get out.
Number 2, how are you telling someone to stay away from me, but you're chasing them? Number 3.
I was about dying when I saw that. When she said, "Get away from me!" And
she's around the store as if you're a toddler. Number 3. Who was the white lady at the end? The other lady, I don't know who she is.
Yes, the one that told her to stop talking to her or something. Or what did she tell her? She said you should go, or you should ignore her, or something like that. Or stop recording her. I was like, ma'am, you need to not get involved.
Mind your business.
Because yes, mind your business.
The cop that showed up, he looked like he was unconcerned with this whole thing. Like it's just on so many levels. I didn't see that. Oh yeah, so well, she's recording because this is evidence. First of all, this is evidence, because 9 times out of 10, when we call the cops, they don't believe us. They look at you like, you sure you're not the suspect? You know what I'm saying? So she's recording this for evidence. So that she's like, you want to see the cop? You want to see what I recorded? He didn't look concerned at all.
That was assault. Like she could have been arrested for assault because she went after her like she wanted to hit her.
She eventually went after. She eventually, I think, had to go to the cops and file a report because I think initially the whole reason she was recording is because the woman tried to hit her. But I'm like, so I said, okay, let's flip this. I said, imagine if this is a white woman recording a black lady. The SWAT probably would have showed up in 30 seconds. You know this. SWAT would have showed up.
So sad.
The store manager probably would have tackled the lady. I mean, it's just like you allow her. She's on the floor convulsing like a toddler.
Yeah, it was bad. Like she was like rolling around. I was like, what the heck?
And then some people are trying to defend her, saying, "Oh, she has a problem. She has some type of disorder or something." I'm like, no. We are not about to do this. We are not.
The Karen disorder. Oh no. No. I can't believe people are saying that she had a disorder.
Tell me, oh, she works with children.
I don't want my child with her.
So if she gets upset, that's how she's acting around kids?
That's not a good example.
There's so many. There's another one. This woman, I forgot what this was. This woman accuses a black guy of stealing her son's cell phone. Have you seen that one?
Yes. Wait, was it at the hotel?
It's like it was like a store or something.
Oh no, there was one though the similar where this lady accused it was a boy too. It was like a 12-year-old of stealing her cell phone. And the girl actually got arrested. Shockingly. Yeah. Did you hear about that one?
Mm-mm.
So I think it happened in a hotel in New York. This girl, and she's been arrested before, like multiple times for like acting disorderly and stuff like that. So this time she wasn't drunk, but she was accusing of this like 12-year-old boy of stealing her phone, and she like was like assaulting him and bothering him, just like it was bad. So they arrested her ass. I was like, there you go. I gotta look it up. I was like, finally, damn. It was bad.
So this lady, this grown woman, she accuses this black guy of stealing her phone, right? Or her son's phone. So she pings it and is like, oh, see, it's in the same location that you are. Come to find out, her son left the phone in the car. The son goes to get it. And so as the son is coming up towards her with his phone, you can see her face drops, right? So then the guy's like, can I get an apology? She's like, you can go F yourself. And walks away. I'm like, that's what we doing?
Oh no.
And he was calm the whole time. That's what we doing? I'm like, okay.
Hey, but at least he reacted that way, because if he would have reacted any different, then it would have been a problem.
Oh, there's so many now. There's another one. This is a black dude in Walmart. It's always a Walmart. The black dude in Walmart.
Always a Walmart.
I think he's getting something. He's getting something, right? This white guy walks up on him, and he's like, something like he looks like he wants to fight, but he's like, you want to see him a roundhouse? You want to see him a side? Something about doing karate, like you want to see him a roundhouse or something like that. And the guy's like, first of all, who does that? Who walks up to somebody like you want to see him a roundhouse kick? What?
No, I don't. I want to get my milk and I want to get my eggs and get the cow.
Was a roundhouse kick. I said, you want to call McGraw? I don't understand. It's like people have come out of the pandemic and they've lost their mind. They've lost their mind.
It's true. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Cancel culture. I will address this in a later episode, but Nia has never heard of cancel culture, and perhaps that's a blessing. I want to talk about your feelings on like objectification and cancel culture.
Cancer culture?
Cancel. You know how they canceling people out here right and left? Cancel culture.
What's that mean?
You never heard of cancel culture?
No. Girl, I'm sorry.
Are you on Twitter?
I was gonna say I'm like hardly on anything. I don't even have a Facebook.
What? Okay.
I don't have a TikTok either.
Me neither. Black people are on strike on TikTok. Have you heard?
What? No.
Okay, so you know TikTok is synonymous with like dance crazes, like the latest dances or whatever. And so oftentimes it's black people and other people of color who are the creators of these dances. They go viral when a white person does it, right? So white people will they'll steal their stuff, not giving them credit or crediting the original dancers, and then they profit from it.
Right.
You know, pretty much what they've been doing since the beginning.
That's terrible.
I know. And so this is one girl, a white girl. She went on Jimmy Fallon, right? Mm-hmm. And so he had her doing all these dances or whatever, thinking she's the creator. No, she stole all those dances. She stole all the moves, right? And so the black people were like, okay, we got you. So Megan Thee Stallion, I think she releases like summer songs or something like that. So this year she released a song, I think it's called Thoughts. I gotta look it up because I don't really follow her like that. Just thinking that, you know, she can get extra promotion from TikTok or whatever. And so the black creators are like, nope, on strike. And like,
nobody can steal their dance moves no more because they're not going on TikTok anymore.
Like Megan Thee Stallion, do you follow her? You know? Oh shit.
I like her music.
Okay, so if her song came on, you would recognize it?
If like a popular song came on.
Oh, see, I don't follow her like that. Like I didn't know, like, because for instance, let me share my screen real quick. Share screen.
What does she sing? Does she sing Hot Girl Summer?
I think so. I don't know.
I'm terrible.
Hey, I know. Can you see my screen? I know. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so you see these Sports Illustrated covers?
Yes.
Okay, so these came out the other day, right? And then people were going in on them, like hating on them, right?
Why?
I don't know. I don't know if it's because they don't like them. Well,
they look good to me.
Right. So you have Naomi Osaka
better than me on the sports cover.
You have Naomi Osaka, who's she's a tennis player. She's Haitian and Japanese, right? Okay. So recently she said that because of anxiety, she has social anxiety, but she was like, she doesn't want to speak to the press anymore. So then this drops and they're like, oh, I thought you didn't want to speak to the press anymore. Right. And so, but they shoot these months and months and months in advance, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Then next to her, you have Megan Thee Stallion. People had problems with her. I don't know why. And then next to her is Lena Bloom, which I found out she's transgender. I didn't know if this is.
Oh wow!
Right, I didn't know.
I would have never known that.
Me neither. And so then I just screenshotted some of the comments. I was just like, they're like, I get this is supposed to be fantasy, but none of these suits looks like they fit them right. It's like, what you saying?
Oh no, you didn't.
Because they're thick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me see. What else? Can't talk to the press.
These are just them haters, though.
I'm trying to figure out why people don't like Megan Thee Stallion so much. I don't understand why they don't like her.
Didn't she get shot in the foot recently?
she got shot, and people still. You would think there'll be like empathy. I don't understand why they did. And I forgot who shot her too. I don't know if it was a rapper or.
Okay, so tell me, talk about cancel justice.
Cancel. Okay, cancel culture. Cancel culture. I have never met someone who doesn't understand. Okay, cancel culture.
I've
is
never
where,
heard of it.
Wow. Okay, so like an artist. Okay, when I first hear about this, they mainly target celebrities. So what people are doing is that they're going in people's past, or whatever, and trying to find something, trying to find dirt on them or whatever, to cancel them, to try to like get like almost like a boycott.
Okay.
I'm like, if you have that much energy to go back in someone's past to try to cancel them,
Who has time for that?
apparently some people do.
Like, who are you?
I'm like, how you? Who? Girl, they try to cancel Kevin Hart, Eminem, Dr. Seuss.
What? Oh no, they didn't.
Tell me Eminem's music is problematic. It's like, hello?
We just talks the truth.
But it's like they don't understand. They're not taking everything into context. Like they're not taking his childhood and into consideration. Like he spoke his truth through his music. Yeah, it was highly misogynistic and violent and whatever. But name a rap artist that doesn't dabble in it.
Yeah, what rap artist is gonna talk about unicorns and like? No, they're gonna talk about their childhood, their traumas, what they've been through. And that's what people like. Most people like to hear. That's what makes them famous.
But I mean, he did have issues with his mother, especially his mother and his. I'm like, like, y'all really trying to cancel Eminem, like for real.
And then he's been, yeah,
and Dr. Seuss.
Oh yeah, I think someone told me about Dr. Seuss. One of my coworkers. I said, "What? Why are they trying to cancel him or like stop selling his books or something?"
These are books. These are old books. These weren't the ones that probably you and I grew up with. I guess his earlier books. Some of the caricatures are racist, quote unquote. Like. We can so y'all want to go into books and animation? Like, hello, I can name a whole bunch of racist, quote unquote, cartoon characters. You know what I mean? It's like it's intention and context, but no one considers that. It's like they don't want to do the research, and so they just jump on this bandwagon trying so they can oh yeah, I'm trying to cancel so and so. Yeah, I'm trying to cancel so and so. Like
because of this reason, and it could be like the tiniest little reason. And Kevin Hart is super famous. Like he's like right now, in a lot of movies and stuff like that. So I highly doubt that they're going to cancel him.
This is something he said, I think 10 years ago, but it only came to light because at the time the Oscars wanted him to be the host. And he got backlash from that, from his movement of people trying to say, oh no, he's against gay people. He's against this and this. It's like people. First of all, he's a comedian. He said something about how if his son, I'm paraphrasing, something like if his son was playing with dolls or a dollhouse, he'd take it and like smash it over his head. Okay, first of all, when you hear that, you think, okay, it's Kevin Hart. He's a comedian. I look at it in that like not like he is actually going to take a dollhouse and smash it over his head because he thinks his son's going to be gay. It's like, first of all, kids play with toys.
Yeah,
I played all kind of stuff when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I've seen boys play with dolls. That doesn't mean they're gay.
Or girls play with NASCAR cars.
Right. And so they were making this, they were conflating it to where, he must be against gay people. You don't like so-and-so, so you're trying to find a reason to hate on them and to get everyone to boycott them. That's what this movement is. This cancel culture movement.
Yeah.
Serious moment for a sec. To clarify, I understand that cancel culture is about holding people accountable for their problematic past behavior and actions. But let's be honest, we have all said and done some things that we wish we can take back. The key is, do we reflect, learn, and change our behavior? Now, repeat offenders who seem oblivious to their actions, that's a different story.
Girl.
Let's talk about let's segue into like objectification. Do you have a problem with the way some female artists promote themselves? exploit their sexuality. Is that exploitation, or are they just trying to
express themselves?
Yeah,
I'd say they're just trying to express themselves. They're just being them. Let artists be artists. Everybody has their own, their own fetishes or sexuality, whatever you want to call it. Let these artists be artists.
You don't think they're trying to like? Okay, what is it? Not necessarily doing the most. It's just that they'll promote themselves a certain way, and then you get people on both sides saying, like you're saying, like they should just they're just being themselves, and some people saying, well, they're making women look bad. We all know sex sells, yada yada yada. But it's like young kids are watching this and they're on depression, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I could see why parents don't want their kids listening to that. But it's almost like you can't control it. That's been around for decades. Madonna, Aaliyah, like that's Janet Jackson. That's been around. J-Lo, you can't really hide that from kids. I don't know. I don't think that they're putting anything bad on us. Rihanna, all the generations have done like something in their own way,
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, because I wasn't talking to you the other day. I was talking to a friend about Lil Nas X. Like I only know the one song, Old Time Road. But yeah. I haven't heard. I guess he has another song called Montero, Call Me by Your Name. Have you seen that video?
Yeah. Yes.
I haven't seen it. What'd you think? Okay, first of all, what'd you think of it?
It was crazy. It was like all over the place. I don't know. I think like from going from Old Town Road to that, it was like completely different. I think he's just up his style. Maybe he's trying to get more publicity or recognition. I don't know. But it's like completely like from hot and cold, like different.
Yeah, I heard he's lap dancing on a devil.
And pole dancing, like doing crazy stuff. Not that there's nothing wrong with that, but from Old Time Road to like a PG Old Time Road to like that, it's like, woo, like you're going. I mean, he's switching it up. He's switching up his style. And you know how Old Time Road was like so famous, especially like so this day, probably, little kids. Yeah, that's not a kid's song or
Which
video.
One? Oh, Montero.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, why do you think Old Time Road was so popular?
Because it had a different beat, like it wasn't like the traditional country, the slow, like the romantic, I don't know, like that's how I perceive country to be. Old Time Road it had a good beat to it, and I don't know, it's just different. I liked it a lot.
Okay. Because he was like, oh yeah, Old Time Road wasn't even that good. It was only when Bill Ray Cyrus' contribution to it. I'm like, oh, okay. Because some people don't even consider that country music.
What? I think that's country. That's like country, like a hint of hip hop and pop.
Yeah, it's a hybrid. Yeah.
Yes.
Even country music has gone through its evolution or whatever. But,
yes.
Yeah, I was like,
new one with Nelly now. That's really good too.
I haven't heard. What's it called?
I don't remember the name, but Nelly's made one before, like years ago, over and over again. That one was more like,
oh yeah.
But now he's made a new one that is more upbeat, and it's more like line dance type of country. That's really good.
When did it come out?
I think this year. Let me see what it's called. I got you. Nelly. Country Grammar.
Oh, that's an old song.
No, that's not it. It's called Florida Georgia Line.
Florida Georgia Line. That's the name of a group, isn't it?
Oh no, yeah, you're right.
Thank you for listening. I appreciate all the support. For those of you who follow me on Spotify and don't want to miss out on any new episodes,
turn on the notification button. You can also find the Conversation Piece podcast on Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Pocket Cast, RadioPublic.com, Breaker.audio, and Anchor.fm/Akilah Lynch, spelled AQUILA-LYNCH. Thank you for your support. Nia stole a dog. She said she found him, but I don't know. It sounds suspect. But the backstory, his name is Shaggy. He's so cute. I'm so stupid.
Say hi.
Say hi to Trinity. Say hi to Trinity, Shaggy.
Shaggy? Like
Shaggy,
Scooby-Doo?
Yeah. It's got shaggy hair. Look at this.
Oh my god. What kind of dog is that?
I think he's a Yorkie mix. I got him from the street.
Oh.
He's a dog.
Like, you saw him, like, wandering around?
Yeah. So, my dad and my sister saw him wandering around.
You sure dog's not stolen?
Well, not no more. If it was, it's mine now.
Oh.
And I took him to that to get him official, make him officially my dog. Okay, the thing is, here's the story, all right? Mini story. So my dad and my sister would see him wandering around in the street and realize that it was my my neighbors across the street, because they would then see him tied to a tree in their backyard. And they would tell him, shouldn't do that, like it's 100 degrees outside. And that's like animal cruelty, like just tied to a tree, no water, no nothing, no like doggy house, no nothing. So, and then they were like, oh, we're actually dog sitting for another family member. So I guess this dog belonged to like another family member of theirs. And then my dad and my sister, same thing, like the dog would show up even at our front door, because we have 2 other dogs. So I guess it would sense the other dogs. I don't know what. I don't know. I think he just belonged to us, because he was like, help me. So then I was like, I can't take this anymore. Like them treating the dog like that, them letting him wander in the street. He could get hit by a car. So I'm like, I'm just going to keep him. And then eventually they moved away. At first I was hiding the dog in my house. And then eventually they moved away. And I'm like, okay.
All right. It's yours now. So, all right.
Exactly.
All right. Hey. Sometimes it be like that.
Exactly. But now his name is Shaggy.
Shaggy. Oh.
Yep.
Me and Nia are having a culture exchange in which I have concrete evidence that I cannot roll my R's. Case in point, she thought I said a cuss word.
I've never heard of that. Rios?
I think it's Latina. Let me show you.
Rizzo's curl.
Rizzo's. Yeah. What was I saying?
Rios.
I'm so sorry.
Rizzo means curl. Curly hair. Rizzo.
Oh, look, girl, I spelled it wrong on my card. Let me. Okay.
R-I-Z.
Rizzo. What was I saying?
You were saying Rio, like that Brazil? Country. Brazil. Rio de Janeiro.
Rizzo. Okay, that makes sense now.
Rizzo.
I'm sorry.
Rizzo. Curly hair. Rizzo. Yo tengo rizos.
Oh, okay. My bad. No, it works really good in my hair. That deodorant products work really good in my hair.
So it smells so good. And the owner she's Latina, and she's the first Latin owner to have her own hair product line being sold at Ulta, and that just like went down like about a couple weeks ago.
They've been out for a while though.
They have been, but in Target, not in Ulta. So like it was a big deal. because she's like the first Latina to have her own hair product and sold at Ulta. That was cool. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, Ashley told me about them, so I tried it and it worked. It worked that, and it was really good with my hair. Because people,
yeah, she got me on.
Yeah, because people swear. I was one time. I was. Where was I at? I was at a courthouse. And I was walking to my car, and some people. I don't know what my hair was looking at that day, but they were like, what is it? What is it? Baricua? I'm like, huh? No, I don't think so.
What?
They thought I was Puerto Rican. I'm like, no.
Boricua.
What'd I say?
You said maricua.
No, I said baricua. I didn't say maricua. What is maricua?
Marica, it's a bad word.
No, I swear to God, I didn't say that. I got an editor on this. No, I didn't say that. I said bori. I can't roll my R. Borica. Boricua.
Wow. Girl.
Why can't I roll my R's?
Yeah, you can't eat pork only, right? You can't eat pork, right?
No, I don't eat pork.
Okay, so you can have this though. So there's a Boricua, a Puerto Rican food truck in Cape Coral that is so good. You gotta try it.
Those food trucks are so good. They have some of the best food.
Yes, they do. There's also a Dominican one that I want to try too that just opened in Cape Coral.
Why are they on Cape Coral though?
I know.
There's like a few in here in Lehigh, but I can eat tacos anywhere.
Girl, there's a Puerto Rican restaurant in Lehigh that just opened called Gandules, and it is so good.
Where is it?
It's on Lee Boulevard, like the beginning of Lee Boulevard.
Okay, Lee Boulevard.
Gandules, Gandules. Let me know when we going because you cannot go without me now.
Okay.
I can hear Cece now about the Puerto Rican restaurant. I want to go. Shoot.
So what are some like traditional Puerto Rican dishes?
Arroz con gandules, which is rice and pigeon peas. And mofongo, which is like smashed up plantains with, you can put pork rinds in it or not. And you can put different kinds of meat in it. You can put chicken, you can put pork, or shrimp, things like that. And you have that with un caldito, which is like broth. You have that and you put the broth over it. Ooh, it is so good. So there's mofongo, there's what did I say? Mofongo, arroz con gandules, alcapurria, which is fried plantain, but inside of this plantain, it's like a patty. You stuff it with ground beef or with crab meat. I like the ground beef personally, but like other Puerto Ricans, they like the crab meat, and it's really good. So that's alcapurrias. What else they got? They got bacalao, which is codfish. So you make this codfish with some boiled eggs, and it's called yames, which is, I think, yams in English. That's similar to like a potato. You have that on the side. You put a little bit of oil, some avocados. Those are traditional. You can have it bacalao, codfish like that, like cooked like that, or you could have it fried, and we call that bacalaito, and that is really good too.
And you make me hungry.
Girl.
I'm telling you. Yet. I'm hungry now. Okay.
That's some traditional Puerto Rican foods.
Thank you for listening. I appreciate all the support. For those of you who follow me on Spotify and don't want to miss out on any new episodes, turn on the notification button. You can also find the Conversation Piece podcast on iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Breaker.audio, Pocket Casts, Anchor.fm/Tequila Lunch, and RadioPublic.com. So long.
Okay. Do you still have family in Puerto Rico?
Yes. Most of my family is out there, except mom's here. But my grandmother, my aunts and my uncles, my great aunts, my cousins. I was just there a few months ago in April.
This is a stupid question. Do you need a passport or no?
No, because Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. You don't need no passport. You just need your ID, and everything is like very smooth, just like it is in any state here.
Is it expensive to go?
It could be, but if you travel, like let's say, I don't know. There are flights from Fort Myers to Puerto Rico, but they're like $1,000. But if you were to go travel from Fort Lauderdale or Miami, they're typically around, you can get like a round trip for $200.
What?
I know, it's crazy. So typically when I've gone in recent years, I've traveled from Miami because it's cheaper.
Yeah. No, like I want to travel. I want to go. I would love to see Puerto Rico.
Girl, let's go.
I heard it's beautiful. You
let me know and we'll go. The beaches are beautiful. The town is beautiful. Like San Juan, where I'm from is really nice. The beaches are everywhere, like left and right. There's beaches everywhere.
You trying to get me in the water. I see what you're trying to do. You trying to get me where the Jaws resides.
No, but over there you could actually see your feet.
Oh.
So there's nothing to be over there. Like the water's blue. It's so nice. Girl, it is so nice over there. And okay, there's another fun fact that I didn't know about Puerto Rico that I actually learned recently. The pina colada is from Puerto Rico.
I wouldn't be surprised. America claim a lot of shit that we shouldn't be claiming.
I didn't know pina colada was originally from Puerto Rico. And the pina colada is supposed to be like the true pina colada from Puerto Rico is supposed to be served like on the rocks. Like it's supposed to be like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, like pineapple juice with rum on the rocks. Like it's not supposed to be flushed up with cherry on top, whipped cream. Yeah, no. Yeah. Supposedly like the pina colada is like that in Puerto Rico. I didn't know that. I didn't know that it was supposed to be on the rocks, and I didn't know that it was like a smoothie, or that it was originated from
smoothie. That's interesting. So, what made your family move here? Some of them
to the States.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, if you talk to like a lot of Puerto Ricans that are in the States, most of them come to New York. I don't know what it is, but a lot of Puerto Ricans, they go to New York. It's funny because I was actually having this conversation with a Puerto Rican that I met this weekend. She is from the Bronx, New York. And I guessed it. I'm like, oh, I'm from Puerto Rico. I'm like, we were talking about New York. And I'm like, let me guess, you're from the Bronx. She's like, yes. I'm like, why do all Puerto Ricans end up in the Bronx? I don't know.
Familiarity, probably.
Yeah, probably. And other family members. It's just a thing. That's like a cultural thing. They go to New York. But yeah, so my mom was actually born in New York. My grandmother lived here at the time in New York because of, like you said, like other family members lived in New York and stuff. But then my grandmother wanted to move back to Puerto Rico. So she took her kids, moved back to Puerto Rico, and they stayed there for a while. My mom then came back to the States because she wanted to go to college here. So she came back here in New York. And then we were born in New York, but raised in New Jersey. Some of us, me, my little sister. So then my mom decided to move to Florida because she was tired of the cold. I ended up in Florida.
How have you been holding up during this pandemic?
It's been normal for me. I mean, thank God. The thing is that like, because work hasn't closed, as you know, or anything for us, and it's going pretty well, thank God. I got vaccinated, so I'm extra protected.
Okay, me too.
But yeah, it's been thank God. Like none of my family members have been affected by it or hit by it real hard or real bad. So
did you get it? Because I got it.
No, I didn't.
And that was the worst 2 weeks of my life. I was like,
no,
huh?
We're supposed to hang out.
I know, but then just like there's so much information. Like, okay, like vaccinated people can hang out, and then you hear like, oh yeah, but because of the Delta variant, you still may have to wear masks. It's like, And I already have a low immune system anyway, so I was like, see, not tripping.
Yo, what symptoms did you get?
All of them.
Oh my God.
I had fever, I had body ache, I had headache, I had loss of appetite, loss of smell, taste. I think it affected my memory. It was just like, girl, I thought I was out of here. It's like for real. And then when it reaches your lungs, you're like, oh my, you can't breathe. That's like the scariest feeling in the world. It's like you're trying to catch it. Like, nope. Like, okay, so do I hang out? Like, I have a friend who wants to hang out this weekend, right? It's like, okay, so I do I hang out, wear a mask, or do I hang out? We like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're across the room. It's so aggravating because they say the Delta variant is more contagious than. But if you're vaccinated, you can still contract it.
Are you vaccinated?
I am.
Okay, good.
But I'm still like, I have anxiety though now. It's like,
I'm telling you, I know. It's like, it sucks because you want to, be in the dark, not do anything, be in hiding. But at the same time, like, you have to live. You still have to do your day things and see people that you haven't seen.
I see you on the gram living your best life.
No, I'm not, but I still try to, like, in moderation, meet with people and stuff like that. And I try to be extra careful, sanitize. Thankfully, I don't know if it's my immune system or I just been dodging it, but I haven't gotten it. No? Thank God.
And see, I think I'm a catastrophizer too. Like, I noticed that, like, I just like go to the extreme. Like, and then I think sometimes it's like psychosomatic. I get like a sniffle. I'll be like, oh shoot, I got something. And then my body's like, okay, fine, you have something. And I'm just like, so I need to stop doing that. Because I thought I got it again after I got vaccinated. And my brother and sister like, girls in your head, stop.
Sometimes it's like that. For example, my mom is the same way. My sister works in the hospital. She's a nurse. And she works in the COVID floor and all that. So you can only imagine. When she gets home, and if my sister does one little, my mom's like, oh, that's it. She's like, I can feel it. It's on me.
Oh my God.
I'm just like, Mom, this is all in your head. You need to calm down.
For my thoughts on the pandemic from an Islamic perspective, check out my podcast episode entitled Hindsight 2020 and the Power of Forgiveness, available on Spotify, Google Podcasts, radiopublic.com, iHeartRadio, Breaker.audio, and Anchor.fm/Akilah Lynch. Thank you. Thank you again for tuning in to another episode of the Conversation Piece podcast. I am your humble host, Akilah, requesting that you join me again. So, until then, be safe. Love and value yourself so that you can love and value others. I bid you adieu with the greeting, Assalamu alaikum. Peace be with you.